Excited to see you all. Hey there. Hey there, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. Great to see you. Are you excited about welcoming in a brand new year? I know I am. I'm excited. Hey there, John Register. Great to see you. Hey, everybody, as you're coming into the room. Great to see you all. Let me put on my glasses so I can see who is here. Okay, Fearless Gems. I rock jazz. How you doing, John Moultrie? How are you? Great to see I have two of my favorite Johns in the building today. Great to see you all. Come on in. Excited about talking about 2024 and getting that started off right. Okay. I'm so excited. Woo. So, this is a new year. We're on the eve of a new year. Good morning to you, Phelan. How are you? I'm so excited about this new year, you guys. I cannot tell you. I did a live a couple of days ago where I talked about the meaning of the number 24 and how this is such a powerful, powerful number, which to me means this is about to be a powerful, powerful, powerful year. And so I am excited about seeing it kick off and kick off right because I am ready. I don't know. Is there anybody else here who's ready to say deuces to 2023? I certainly am. Happy last day of 2023 to you too. I certainly am ready to say deuces to 2023 and looking forward with great anticipation to 2024. Now, I'm coming on today because I really want to talk about something that those of you who are in business really should be cognizant of in terms of selling at high levels. And what I mean by at high levels, I'm not just talking about volume, I'm talking about price point here. Okay. Okay. I'm excited investing in growth this year. Nope. I had a great year. Let's awesome. Good to see that. Good to see, of course, John, because you always have great years. I'm so super proud of you. He said, let's go for 2024. I believe it. I have someone on Facebook saying that they're saying deuces to 2023 too. Okay, so we're having a little bit of a divide. But whether you want 23 to leave or not, it's about to. Okay, we are less than 24 hours away from 2024. And I wanted to be able to talk about the things that have shifted, or one key area, I will say, that you need to pay attention to in 2024 in order to sell at high levels like John does so well. And he's so great at this. This is why I'm sure he did so well in 2023 and will continue to do so in 2024. Here's what I want to tell you about what you don't need to sell at high levels with regards to high end offerings, high priced, high ticket offerings in 2024. What you don't need is the latest and greatest funnel. I think oftentimes we think it has to do with the latest techno, trend. That's not it. What you don't need are, learn the latest TikTok dance. No, that's not necessary at all. In fact, it might even be repelling you from closing high ticket per se. You don't need to spend countless ad dollars just randomly getting in front of people who may or may not be your right people. And you do not need to be satisfied or reduce yourself to an artificial version of yourself. Not to hate on AI. There are ways that you can leverage AI to save your time. I hear you. But it is no substitute for you. Okay. It is no substitute for you. So if you're looking into, really leaning wholeheartedly into any of those things in 2024 in order to bring you clients who will invest at high levels, I am going to caution you strongly against that. Instead, I want you to know there is one thing you need to really make sure that you go all in on in 2024. And before I tell you what that is, I want to tell you why that is. Okay. So why that is because, all righty. Why that is because people are, as you may have noticed, are making more deliberate buying decisions before they pull the trigger. People want to feel assured that they're making the right decision before they make the decision. People are vetting you before they are investing in you. Let me just be very real. Okay. People vet you publicly before they buy from you privately. It's something that I've said for years, and it's that much more true today. So, what do you need to do in order to position yourself to be able to bring in high dollars in 2024? Does getting to seven figures look differently now than it may have looked in previous years? It does. What the actual avenue now is that you focus, in my mind, put at the top of your list. One of the very most important things you need to double down on in 2024 is Here it comes. Relationships. It's that simple. Relationships. That is one of the most critical things you really, really need to focus on in 2024 in order to be able to sell at high levels. Why? Because people are especially concerned about investing greatly in an unknown entity and someone that they don't know, don't trust, don't like. That old adage, know, like, and trust. It's like that on a thousand right now. And so really you need to think about, how am I going to develop relationships with potential clients? I mentioned JR, one of my former clients there. He does a great job of this, of nurturing, developing, maintaining relationships. This has always been the key to good business, y'all. I'm going to have to be 100 with you. Okay. This has always been key to good business. But what I'm telling you is that it's that much more important now. It's that much more important now. Now, of course, you can nurture and build and grow and strengthen relationships in lots of ways. A lot of your marketing strategies, at the end of the day, it really should be about building a relationship with your potential customer that's much more than merely transactional. It's about giving value before you expect to receive. It's about really listening to people and being there for them and being helpful to people in a multiplicity of ways before you're really expecting anything from them. That's really, to me, what relationships are all about, like in real life. It's about remembering the little things and getting to know them. And what I will say is that that's absolutely possible to do online. And that's why a lot of those who are most effective in building and converting online are very good at doing that first. They're very good at building relationships with their virtual potential customers before that person even gets the opportunity to buy from them. But I will say a little something about that. Building relationships virtually is I will say this, it's doable, it's necessary. It definitely should be part of what you do in your business all the time, but it takes time. I'll just say that. If this is not an instant shot in the arm, it's not something that's going to instantly create ROI on the back end, just in terms of, when I was talking about ROI there, I'm talking about the investment of your time, right? That takes time, okay, for that to come to fruition in terms of having that ultimately go all the distance with regards to making sure that you get a good contract on the other end of that, or a good new client on the other end of that. Whatever you're going for, building those relationships online is possible, but it's not instantaneous. So how do you shorten the runway? What's up, Rhonda? What's up, LaShawn? Great to see you all. How do you shorten the runway for this most critical element of being successful in business? In other words, how are you able to build profitable relationships more quickly? What strategy should you lean into in 2024? Not only to build relationships with potential clients, right? But to build relationships with potential clients in a way that it can happen in a much more expedited fashion than you could expect if you were only to be like a keyboard warrior, doing all of the postings and social media actions that you typically do in order to be able to build your brand, build a following, take people down an organic media, sort of social media funnel per se, before they get to the end of the road and ultimately become, well, the next road and ultimately become a customer with you. The best way to shorten that specific timeline is for you to be able to meet people where they are. And when I say meet people where they are, I'm not talking about virtually or theoretically, or talking about, in terms of meeting their needs. Obviously, you need to do that. But what I mean about meet people where they are, I mean meet them literally in person. Meet them face to face. Hey there, Kyla. How are you? Great to see you. I want to reach out to you today, my girl. You need to be able to meet them face to face. The quickest way to form relationship with people, the quickest way to bond with people, the quickest way to form connection with individuals is to actually be in the same room with individuals. I mean, does that make sense to you guys? Being in the room makes all the difference. Being in the room, being able to look a person straight and dead in the eye makes all the difference. Being in the room with people and having a shared experience, being able to break bread with people is critically important. Being able to shake hands with that person, to dance with that person, to laugh with that person. That's what builds connection tons more quickly, right? Tons more quickly. Hey there, how are you? I can't tell who you are, but good morning to you too. Tons more quickly than only engaging with people online. Now, notice what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we are going to, you know, cut out our social media action, right? Our social media activities and marketing. Absolutely not. Like, this is your gateway to literally be able to meet millions, if not billions of people when you leverage into the power of social media. We don't want to let that go. I'm not saying, of course, that you're not going to lean into the power of earned media, like I often talk about in terms of how important that is. No, that doesn't mean that you don't want to even worry about getting published or showing up online or showing up on podcasts or doing any of those things. Absolutely not. We're not going to let those things go. But what I want you to know is that what solidifies that relationship, what allows that relationship to escalate in a more in a way that's much more quick, for you to be able to get that person literally from cold to close, is to get them in a situation where they get to meet you in person. So what I'm saying is that 2024, in a way, I want you to think of this as the year where what's old is new again. And what I mean by that is I'm talking about good old fashioned networking, good old fashioned in person networking, good old fashioned getting in the same room with people, looking them straight in the eye, shaking their hand, talking with them, laughing with them, breaking bread with them, building relationships with them. And then from that, following up, right, with additional actions and activities where you can get to know them better. Like, that is the key to fast tracking your way to high ticket sales right now. I don't care if you are a consultant and you're looking to get major contracts from a major Fortune 500 company. I don't care if, like John, you're a professional speaker and you're looking to get on stages at $25,000, $40,000, $50,000 a pop. I don't care if you are a coach and you're looking to get clients who are ready to invest highly in their own success to the tune of 10, 15, 20, $25,000 or more to work with you. The best way to shorten the time that it takes for them to get to a place where they know you well enough and trust you well enough to actually be able to have that trust manifest as an exchange of funds to be able to work with you. The quickest way to get people to feel that level of confidence, especially right now, is to get in a room, get in a room with them. So I'm saying all this to say, I've mentioned before about how I'll be having my Year of Abundance brunch coming up. Hey there, James. Good to see you. I got a lot of my friends coming out this morning. Great to see you. Hey, I am Shauna Smith. Hey there. And so one of the main reasons why I'm having my Year of Abundance brunch, which, by the way, I'm so excited to say, I just mentioned it. I just sort of launched it to the public like 3 days ago, and it's already just shy of half sold out. I'm sure by the time we get to, this afternoon, it'll probably be easily halfway, 50% gone in terms of all the tickets. Okay. So this is not going to last. I can tell you the tickets for this are not going to last until this time next week. It's going to be gone. It'll probably gone by Friday. So I will say that if you are interested in coming, you need to grab your tickets now. I will just say the actual URL is yearofabundancebrunch.com. It's yearofabundancebrunch.com. You can grab your tickets, get in the room. So why am I doing that? Okay. I believe in the old saying of lifting as we climb. Is there anybody here that's ever heard that saying before? Lifting as we climb, right? I believe in the saying of lifting as we climb. I believe that we can all be of service to one another as we are each trying to go up and expand and achieve abundance in our entrepreneurial journey. Now, what we're going to be doing at the Year of Abundance brunch is a couple of different things. Number one, we're going to have an amazing, luxurious 5-star brunch experience at the St. Regis in Washington, D.C. which if you're not aware of what that is, just know that it's a five-star hotel that is absolutely exquisite. Okay. So we're going to have our brunch dining there, which is going to be incredible. Number one. Number two, and this is what this particular live is about, you're going to have opportunities to network. Okay. In person networking opportunity with a room full of highly successful professionals and entrepreneurs. If you want to be able to get the opportunity to meet people in the eye, look people in the eye, to meet new people, to be able to talk with people about what you do and why what you do is important, and to be able to see who else in that room might need you, might be looking for you, might be wanting to have someone like you in their life, right? Then you need to be in that room so that you can start your year off right with a good, not only a good old fashioned strategy, but a strategy I believe is absolutely essential right now when it comes to expanding your business. And networking is not just for, let me just say, as an aside, it's not just for getting clients. It's also for finding potential collaborative partners. Because I want you to understand that oftentimes one of the best ways to grow your business is not one specific client at the time at a time. It's about finding your good pool of collaborative partners. So when you find a good collaborative partner, you can get what you do in front of their whole universe of people, right? And they can get what they do in front of your whole universe of people. And as long as these two audiences don't compete for the very same need, but instead are complementary to one another, it's a win-win to everybody. Okay. It is a win win for everybody. I believe that was Anna Julia Cooper who said lifting as we climb, by the way. But I will say this, that's a win win. So you might find your next collaborative partner in the room. You might find your next business partner in the room. You might find your next client in the room. You might just find your next best friend in that room. This is why I'm going to challenge you to take 2024 to be a year that you're going to challenge yourself to get from behind the Zoom screen. Even for those of you who are introverts or omniverts like me, get out of your house. Okay. The revolution ain't going to happen if you stay in your house. Okay. You're going to have to get out of your house a little bit. Okay. And actually start meeting people in person. All right. That is great. Yes, absolutely. So I want you to know that this is absolutely critically important that you make this one decision for yourself to, in 2024, get out and meet people more, get out and network more, get out and look for collaborative partners more, get out and look to meet and start to form relationships with new potential clients in person more. This needs to be a key strategy that you build into whatever it is that you do in 2024 in terms of your client acquisition tool sets. Okay. Now, so I mentioned we're going to have at the Year of Abundance brunch a delicious 5-star brunch experience. I mentioned that we're going to have top-notch networking opportunities at the Year of Abundance brunch. I mentioned that too. But guess what? That's not all. That is not all. The reason why this is called the Year of Abundance brunch, it's a couple of things. Okay. Number one, if you've been following me for any time, you know that my mantra is this whole idea of normalizing Black abundance. This is what I see as a key purpose in my life. This is my driving vision for my company, to normalize Black abundance. But I also want you to understand that, oftentimes in this drive for exclusively monetary abundance, we can, if we're not careful, let other things suffer as a result, like our health, like our stress levels, like our relationships. Like if we're not careful, those things can suffer. So when I'm talking about having a year of abundance in this way, I'm talking about abundance holistically. I'm talking about abundance as it relates to your business and your revenue goals or even your professional goals. But I'm also talking about having it in every other aspect of your life, mentally, physically, relationships, just your own sense of personal joy. You need to have an abundance of abundance. Okay. You need to live a life that is abundant in abundance. Okay. And so really what we're going to be doing as the sort of main attraction of the Year of Abundance brunch is that I'm going to be giving a training around how to do just that. this training is going to allow you to lay out specifically what you need to do in 2024 in order to hit your most aggressive revenue goals, whatever that looks like for you. For some of you, that might be six figures. For some of you, that might be multi six. For some of you, that might be seven. For others, it might be multi seven. Whatever that looks like for you, I'm going to take you through my process of annual planning that helps me to hit high revenue goals, like seven figure and multi seven figure outcomes. I want to teach you exactly how to do that. But in addition to that, as I said, that's not enough, right? That's not all. How do you do that in a way that doesn't lead to stress? That doesn't lead to overwhelm, that doesn't lead to having, taking a hit in terms of your physical fitness, that doesn't leave you in a situation where the people that you care most about, you never get the opportunity to spend time with them. Like, how do you avoid that reality? We're going to be very careful and very specific and very methodical about laying out a path so that you are building your path to financial abundance in a way that will also give you personal abundance, abundance in your personal life, abundance in your health, your happiness, your joy, like all of those things. So if that sounds like it's something that would be interesting to you, I do want to take this time one more time to warn you, okay? I have only let you guys know about this for about 72 hours now, maybe a good 72 hours. And we are literally just about half sold out. I wouldn't be surprised if we are literally at 50% capacity by the time I get off of this live. Okay, great to see you, JR. But I have to say that if you are in and around the Washington, D.C. area, and when I say in and around, I mean, if you can get in the car and drive here, or if you're a real badass, fly here. Like, I have even one of my clients who is flying from, Southern North Carolina to be here just for this brunch and going back home. And she's not the only one. I think I saw that a former client is doing the same thing. Listen, I have to tell you, it's worth the trip. Okay. It's worth the trip, because this is not just about, as I mentioned, having a very, very successful life with your business financially, hitting those revenue targets, being able to do those things that you want to do for your children, and being able to stash that money away to build that financial foundation that you need in your life in order to not have to worry about the what you have to do to be able to have the lifestyle that you want. But it's also being cognizant about how you do those things, such that you will be able to make space and prioritize the rest of your life. I can tell you, it does you no good to have a mountain of money to sit on if you don't have the life you want that allows you to enjoy it. Boom. Come on by Omaha, Nebraska. You would be more than welcome. Come on and join us. I have to tell you, it does you absolutely no good. Absolutely. I might even maybe I should do a gift. I'm a newer entrepreneur. Well, come on by, dear. You know what I'm thinking? I'm offering a gift for individuals who, like, people who've already purchased their tickets and who are bringing friends with them. The person who brings the most friends, they're going to get a special gift that's going to be unveiled at the brunch. Maybe I'll also do another gift for the person who comes from the furthest distance. So if you come from Omaha, Nebraska, you would definitely be in the running for that. All right. But I just want to say, what's up there, Rhonda? Great. And Rhonda's saying amen to that. I know, because she works with people on their lives, like getting their lives to a point where you enjoy it. You're happy, right? So I'm definitely saying, listen, if you want to understand how to hit those revenue goals, but at the same time, have that life that you want to be able to enjoy it, I want to take this special morning, this last morning of 2023, to invite you to join me at the Year of Abundance Brunch. You can get your tickets right now at yearofabundancebrunch.com. That's yearofabundancebrunch.com. As soon as you grab your ticket, you'll get all the details about the hotel. Even when you go onto, and in terms of where it's at, the location, you'll get information there about the airport if you do need to fly in, like all that's there. You'll get your other questions answered. I do want to mention one other thing about it, though, because I think it's so freaking cool. I just think it's a lot of fun. Y'all know me. I love a good theme. Okay. I love a good color-based theme, because you know what? I don't know why. I just do. Okay. And I'm thinking we're going to be welcoming in 2024. When I think of the number 20 4, I think of not only the numerology of it, as I shared with you all previously, about this is a time when you're supposed to marry material success with, personal life success. But I think of also the fact that pure gold is 24 karat gold. Like if you have 24 karat gold, that is the purest form of gold. All right. So I'm looking at this as we are coming into a 24 karat year. Okay. The purest form of one of the finest elements on earth. Okay. That said, I am going to, we're going to have a gold theme to go with the mood at the Year of Abundance brunch. And so we're going to ask all of our attendees to come donning gold in some way, shape, or form. It can be in your outfit, it could be in your accessories, it could be in your shoes, your hats, your purse, whatever. But some element of gold we're going to ask you to wear, as I mentioned previously. Kind of think of this as the opposite of what you wore to Renaissance if you went to see Beyonce over the over the summer. Okay, so instead of wearing silver, we're going to wear gold. But the bottom line is, the main thing is that as you are there, you're going to get the chance to have a delicious 5-star brunch experience. You're going to get the chance to meet other really badass, bold, ambitious entrepreneurs, sisterpreneurs, high-level professionals just like yourself. And lastly, you're going to get a chance to really be able to formulate the plan. Okay, formulate the plan for you to hit your high, hard revenue ceiling well, not ceiling, but your goal in 2024, while doing it in a way that allows you to live not only that 7-figure vision for your business, but also what I like to call that 7-figure life, a life that is reflective of holistic abundance. So if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, hurry up. Hurry up, okay? All right. Rhonda says, I echo that 24 karat gold goal. All right. Debbie says, I'm on the train and staying the night. Awesome. I'm loving it. Good morning, Alice. Great to see you. So I am going to take a minute to invite each and every one of you. Come one, come all. Bring your business bestie. Bring your friend who you know has other sort of bold, ambitious goals for 24. Because the only thing that can make this experience better is if you enjoy it with your friend. So come one, come all, but make sure that you and your friend get your tickets soon, because I said we're at half the capacity. This is not a huge event. Normally I do events that are over 100 people in attendance. This is not that. Okay. This is not that. This is an intimate experience. And the reason why this is intimate is because I want to be able to really touch you. I want to be able to spend some time helping you map out your plan for 2024. And that's just easier to do in a more intimate context. It would be harder for me to do that as as personalized a way as I would like to be able to, if it's 100 plus people in the room. Okay. So it's intimate, it's selling out quickly. We're almost sold out. So if you are thinking about grabbing your ticket, it's time to start moving while there's still capacity, because once they are gone, they are gone. But until then, I'm super excited about seeing you all at the Year of Abundance brunch exactly 2 weeks from today. Get excited, okay? And if you have not grabbed your ticket yet, once again, I'll say one more time, yearofabundancebrunch.com, yearofabundancebrunch.com. If you're watching me on Instagram, you can check that out in my bio. Otherwise, definitely look in the comments and the link will be there if it's not there already. So with that said, I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday, the last Sunday of 2023. I hope that if you go out this evening and partake in any New Year's Eve activities, that you remain safe, that you have fun. Okay. You have fun. You bring in the new year, however you want to bring in the new year, but be safe, please. Make it back home. Be able to enjoy 2024. Okay. And then I look forward to seeing you all as we launch a brand new year tomorrow. I'm excited. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.